Hello and welcome back to another video of Tsubasa. Today I want to talk about some anime every 90s kids should know. You definitely should know most of them at least. Before I do that though, I want to say that today was carnival here and my best friend made my eye makeup. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so nice and glittery, and it's the first time I have false lashes and it's so cool. It's the first time I have that kind of amazing eye makeup. Without further ado, let's continue with the video. So, and I really wanted to do that, and while I was creating the list, like which animes I would say, so I wouldn't forget one I really wanted to mention, it was really a trip down the memory lane. I don't know, like so many memories, and yeah, I'm just so like, I don't know. All right, let's start with one everybody should know, even if you're not really watching anime, or if like, you know, you have those friends that actually never watch anime but they have watched as kids, and they're definitely gonna know some like Pokemon, but I don't mean Pokemon. Like, I'm not even mentioning Pokemon too much because it's still like playing, so pretty much everyone knows that. You don't have to be a 90s kid, alright? So, but let's talk about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Wow, like, I mean, everyone knows it. Then let's go on, like, oh, Digimon. Digimon was my first favorite anime. Yeah, it was definitely my first favorite anime. It wasn't Pokemon. Everyone like was all crazy about Pokemon, but I love Digimon way more, or Digimon, like Digimon. It's Digimon in Germany, I don't know. But yeah, like Patamon was my favorite and they became an angel and stuff like that. And I also watched like the second season, which I loved. I watched the third season as well, which was okay. And then I saw some episodes of the fourth, is there even a fifth season? I don't know, but they were becoming weirder and weirder. Like, it wasn't even Digimon anymore. It was like, I don't know what this thing was. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't tell me you don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! I even have a DVD of a movie with the pyramid kind of thing, where he and Kaiba had a duel, and then a pyramid came out, and they were kind of like in this antique thingy. And I actually have a Dark Duel disc, and it was really expensive, and I made my mom buy that for me. I have a great mom. I have a great parent. Another one most people should know is like Detective Conan, or like some of you, like the Americans, might know it as Case Closed. But definitely, I love that anime. I learned a lot of like small trivia things from it, and I would actually watch it to the end, but who sits at 700 episodes and even more? I don't even know if it's actually finished by now. I remember like last year, I think it wasn't. I guess I would still watch it if it was like less episodes. Like, I would just watch after some point, because I remember them so well somehow. I was an elementary school kid when I watched that. I don't know. Next one. It might be more known to the females maybe, but males should definitely know it because it was a lot on TV, at least in Germany. It was Inuyasha, and I had the necklace of Inuyasha. I was wearing it for 1 year straight around my neck. And I actually, when I started re-watching anime, because when I started watching when I was in college, I started from the animes I had started or I was watching when I was younger, but never kind of finished. And I started off with Shaman King, Inuyasha, and Ranma 1/2. Ranma 1/2. Also from Rumiko Takahashi, same as Inuyasha. Yeah, like, it's a very funny one. I actually watched every episode and all the OVAs and every movie, and from Inuyasha I also have 2 movies on DVD. Actually, I think I loved them so much back then. And when I started watching them, I loved them just as much and didn't want them to be over. And now I'm all like, oh my gosh, it has 24 episodes. I don't feel like watching 24 episodes. And then I watch like 200 movies and OVAs, and I don't know what, it's crazy, I don't know. But I don't feel like I can invest that much time into an anime, especially if I'm not that into it anymore. I get bored after around 50 episodes nowadays. Like, even 24 sometimes for anime are like kind of boring. But for some, it's just not enough. I don't know. It just depends on the anime, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Then, okay, we have Naruto. Naruto, of course, still was going on for so long, and the movies and all that, but it actually started around when I was starting middle school, I think. Yeah, and well, what I gotta say, I watched Naruto the first season, and then Shippuden I watched like the first half of it, and some random episodes of like, yeah, the middle part. And I know all about the Pain Saga, but never watched it except like 1 or 2 episodes, which were random, I guess, again. And yeah, I can't say I was very interested in it, because every time I watched a random episode, it was mostly about backflashes and, you know, like they were actually thinking about something that either had happened or is happening, or they were just like thinking, but they weren't really doing much. From the 20 minutes of the episode, at least 10 minutes were like stuff that were unrelated to that episode right now. So I was like, I'm not gonna watch that. And it also took too long to finish somehow. I don't feel like I had to watch that. I already knew what was going on because a lot of my friends watched it, so I didn't feel like watching it. Those two might not be as well known, but I remember, at least for Pretty Cure, I definitely loved the openings a lot. And the other one is Wedding Peach, which for some reason from Wedding Peach I don't even have that many memories, but I never actually forgot it. I even knew the song in German still, and I watched it when I was really young. I just remember trivial stuff but not what was actually happening in that anime, but I somehow never forgot it. I'm thinking of rewatching it, but then again I'm so sure I won't like it anymore, so I kind of don't. And Pretty Cure, I remember more things about it because I was older when I was watching it, but yeah, it's not like one of my favorite shows, but I was definitely watching it. And yeah, of course, Sailor Moon, everyone watches Sailor Moon. It doesn't matter if you are a guy or a girl and how old you are, I think everyone watched it, especially since last year, was it 2019, where that adaptation came out. I still have to watch that one. I really want to see if that's really a good one, although I heard the best about it, but I want to see for myself, of course. Then, One Piece, of course. Well, of course, a lot of people know it nowadays since it still goes on forever. To be honest, after the third season, I think that they didn't show that one on German TV. After the third season, they didn't show it. Not sure. But I watched till that one. Of course, watched some random episodes and random moments and funny moments. When I watched those short films where you can see every arc very quickly. Because I'm not gonna watch 700 plus episodes. No, not gonna happen. Just no. Okay, let's go on. I didn't know if you people know that, but the anime called Monster Rancher, and maybe Cardcaptor Sakura. Cardcaptor Sakura also, when I started rewatching anime, I also rewatched that one. When I mentioned that before, kinda, but not really, then it's Shaman King. I really loved Shaman King, actually. But it was on Saturdays. On Saturdays, I had actually English lessons and piano lessons and IT lessons. And but since my dad was always picking me up very late, I still could watch the start of the episode, and I was actually always happy when he came late so I could watch the episode. But yeah, I said it played at a time where I couldn't really watch it. Okay, I talk too much. Kamikaze Kaito-jan. That's really I think that's how I got introduced to rhythmic gymnastics, and I loved it from there. I even always when the Olympic Games are playing, I watch it. I still like to watch that one sport the most. I never forgot that anime, although I don't remember pretty much anything that it is about. But I never forgot it, and actually because of it, Nadia was my first favorite female name. It's called Fushigi no Umi no Nadia Blue Water. Sorry, I had to read that, I can't remember that possibly. And in German it was Nadia und die Macht des Zaubersteins. I remember watching that, but I don't really remember much. Yeah, I didn't even know the title, I think, or I didn't remember the title at least. Well, of course there were some other animes, but I didn't really know them, or I got to know of their existence after the last year. So I didn't put them in that list because at least in Germany they weren't as known, or they weren't put on TV, or at least they weren't that popular around the people around my age. Cowboy Bebop. How could I forget Cowboy Bebop? I never really watched a lot of episodes because it was playing at a time 4 to 5 a.m. in the morning, I think. So I only watched it on holidays and sometimes when I didn't sleep. But yeah, of course, couldn't watch it every day. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I forgot even any that I have written down now, because I wasn't exactly reading everything I wrote, and it wasn't exactly a list or whatever. But I just wrote down some of the most popular so I wouldn't forget while I'm doing the videos. So, okay, that was it. But yeah, I just really had to make that video because those animes, they were some of the first animes I fell in love with anime, that made me fall in love with anime. There is another one I just remembered, I just don't know the title at all. But if I found it after this video, I will put the title in. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and especially if you kept watching till the end, and hope to see you again, and bye bye!